Like I basically like been getting hated all my life because I always had nice things and shit. My mom took care of me, you know what I'm saying? So I was like instead of wanting shit that she wasn't buying, like Cardi's and L signs and shit like that. So nigga got the hustling, gambling, you know what I'm saying, trying to get everything. But people ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I was fucking with niggas in high school, ninth grade. Nigga I was fucking hanging with. They fucked around and they fucked around and set me up and robbed me for an hour sign. And then I fucked around like came back to school. That was probably like a Friday. I came back to school the next that Monday with a brand new one. You feel me? And dog was going to another school at the time. That's how I knew he set it up and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't even come back to the school or whatever like that. But anyways, motherfuckers been hating just off of clothes niggas rock, you know what I'm saying, off of all that type of stuff. And the females love a nigga, they always love the nigga, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying, I'm already be fucking with dog bitch or whatever, they always just hating. Then the CDs got the circulating, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was, people was really hating off the love that I was getting, like, you know what I'm saying?
So how did you deal with that?
I mean, I always deal with it like how it came. Like I never been soft. I never been like, you know what I'm saying, a hoe ass nigga or whatever. So like motherfuckers knew that they couldn't, like if they wanted to do something, they had to come correct. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
I mean,
that's how I was. That's how I went. I wasn't taking no shit, so motherfucker. So that's how I was. If you try something, then we try something. You know what I'm saying? You do something, we retaliate. You know what I'm saying? So.
But it wasn't something you just dwelled on.
It was never nothing like I never started. I never started none of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I was. I just wasn't taking nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So. So let's transition into the music. You kind of touched on. You said you've been actually rhyming since 9 years old.
Yeah.
But you started putting out projects as a teenager.
Yep, I started putting up. We put our first project out with my group, Streets R Us. We put our first project out. I want to say '07. I want to say it was '07.
12 years ago.
Yeah, I want to say it was '07. Yeah. And we used to throw parties. Like we used to throw probably like 2 parties a week. Like we used to have downtown, like Burst on Broadway, Club Envy, Lot 29. We used to have all that on lock. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'd go throw a party, make $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
but it was just
teenagers.
as teenagers we'd throw a party and make $10,000 and split it up. Like, so it was never like rap money or nothing like that. Like people weren't really getting rap money like that. So we never really we did it for fun and we knew how to do it. So we wasn't really looking to get money off of it because we already had everything we wanted. You know what I'm saying?
So just like the passion.
Yeah. Okay. So it just happened to, you know what I'm saying? People get to tapping in. Oh, can we try the Pontiac? We had Pontiac loved us. They used to always like book us out there and shit. And then like so Milwaukee and all that type of shit.
Man, I want to ask you about Joy Road.
Joy Road.
You know, that's something else. I always hear you talk about Exit 9 and Joy Road and so. But you know what? It just seems like, just judging on the outside looking in, that section of the city really got worldwide exposure when T Grizzly mentioned it in his first day out.
Yeah.
But it's people who
But not for real though. I won't really say that. No, I say KD's off. What you know about my hood? I say he really like Exit 9, Joy Road, come up off the freeway. Cause like really like the older people that's probably like 40 something right now, they was always Joy Boys and shit like that. So like the younger generation, like my age and a little younger, like we claim Exit 9. Like you feel me? Like we ain't going around, oh we Joy Boys. Like that was like the older thing. So we like kind of started the Exit 9 kind of like trade, like the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? But he actually like he got the world to know about it though. Like
that's what I was
Joy Road.
Yeah, that's it. That was the point I was gonna make.
Yeah.
Like as far as like commercially,
right?
That, but it's people who've been putting on for it. So just talk about that section of the city. If you can describe that area, what differentiates that area? What makes the people there? What's different about that section versus any other part of Detroit? What makes that area special?
It's special to me because, like I said, I grew up. I grew up in the Herman Gardens, HNIC. You got like Joy Road and Southfield. So like Joy Road and Southfield to like Evergreen, like Rouge Park or whatever. Like it just was lit over there like a few years ago, like a couple years ago. It's a lot of people dead, you know what I'm saying, RIP to them, but it was just lit. Like, it was just, you know what I'm saying, people riding around, getting money, young niggas, you know what I'm saying, getting money, working, networking off the phones and shit, speedballing, you know. So, like, it just made it lit. Like, all the bitches wanted to come fuck with Joy Road. Like, you ain't have to do nothing. They want to just ride in the car with you all day, see you make money, and go to no clubs and nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just, we just was known for that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, and then it's just a different breed, like a Joy Road nigga than everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
Is it something to the extent where you can tell when somebody is from that area?
Yeah.
Like, literally?
You can tell with the slang.
That's
like,
what
if they say
I'm
bum, like, what's up, bum?
Yeah.
Like, that's Joy Road slang. What's up, bum? Or you scudded. Somebody say you scudded. That's like, man, you tripping, like, or something like that. Like, you scudded, bum, you bait. Like, that's all Joy Road slang. So, you hear somebody talking to, you ain't gonna be able to talk to no Joy Road person and they don't say one of them words. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna already know
that's
it.
That's a dead giveaway right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so talking about the hatred and talking about, you know, you being a controversial person and you've had a lot of different things going on with you. Somebody else who hails from Joy Road, represents Joy Road, HNIC Pesh and that whole collective. I know y'all had some issues in the past. I don't know what the current status of it is, but how did that whole thing come about? And was it interesting knowing that y'all represent the same section?
Well, he like Greenfield area. That's what the area he claimed or whatever like that. But I actually don't even know the guy. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't even know the nigga for real. He like back like I say, when we was in a group, like, I know HNIC people. I grew up with them. I used to hang with them. But like, it was like kid shit. Like, that shit been squashed. So like, we used to do diss songs on them. They ain't never rap and shit. They never did shit back. So like, 7 years later, he pop out a rapper claiming HNIC. He taking shots at us because we on the rise at this time. We the hottest niggas in the city. You feel me? So he making diss songs. He making diss songs and shit to get himself known. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, like, I probably saw the guy like probably 2 times ever. But like, when we was at the Factory Hall and all them little club basement parties and shit like that, I'll never remember him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, so I just like, I feel like he was just trying to get a rap name, like, and started that, and I just happened to see him, and then, like, it's a like long story, you know what I'm saying? Long story.
Oh, y'all actually ran into each other?
Yeah, there's more. It's footage of them in the mall running and shit when they saw me and shit. That's how everything got critical, you know what I'm saying? After that, shootouts and all that type of shit got going after that, because they was embarrassed from running through the mall. So after that, shootouts every other day. Yeah, hell yeah.
And this is something that
it's not a lot
rap.
of shit.
It's not rap related though. You said from the beginning. You said it
was kind of like
going on.
It was actually over my jury. Like, my jury got stole. My house got broke into. My jury got stole. Everything got stole. And then I actually ran into the nigga that actually did it. But he already knew I had previous problems with them. You know what I'm saying? So when I ran into the nigga that actually did it, I ran his pockets. And then after, like, it was just like a year later, then they pop up on the internet. I already bought new jewelry and everything. I ain't never cried about it on the internet. Nobody never knew nothing about it. So when they came out saying, like, they took my jewelry from me, like, they saw me out and basically took my shit from me. They was on the internet making videos and shit. So after that, I ran into them at the mall. They dropped their bags and get to running. You know what I'm saying? My little cousin caught one of them, beat one of their ass. I think it was Ken and shit. He fucked him up. And then after that, it was just shootouts. Cause I never stopped, like, you know what I'm saying? I would never stop living my life. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? It fucked up a lot of money. Like, party-wise, I stopped having to, like, feel me? I stopped throwing parties for a while, and then, you know what I'm saying? I just, like, you feel me? Can't beef and get money at it. So I got to focus on one thing. And then I wound up getting locked up, doing 6 months. And then when I got locked up, I guess he got locked up, as I was already locked up. So when I came home, he was locked up. So that's basically how shit died down. You know what I'm saying? And then now, one of their mans telling them, and they all locked up, and one of their mans snitching on them about, he got jammed for some other shit, But he said he got information on them trying to do something to me. So he just jammed both of them, all of them up, you know what I'm saying?
In that entire situation, has it ever been a situation where somebody's tried to label you like as telling on them or anything like that?
Yeah, of course. He was like one of the main dudes trying to say like I'm snitching and shit like that. But he did an interview, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I ain't listened to it though, but they said, like, people that saw it, they was like, yeah, he ain't say you snitching. He's saying that his man snitching. HNIC Fetty, that's the nigga that's snitching. So he snitched on them. Trying to get off for some shit he already had did, like, you know what I'm saying? So right. I don't know what's going on with them niggas. You know?
Does that type of stuff bother you, man? As far as like, because I know that can be a serious label if you somebody who's dealing in the streets, like.
Yeah, it really ain't bothering me because I know it ain't true, and then I'm like active in these streets, like, so people that deal with me, like, I'm really in these streets, so motherfuckers, like, you gonna see me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
so what's the current status of the relationship? Is everything cool now?
As long as ain't nobody putting up no paperwork, can't nobody put up no paperwork with my name on it or saying nothing that I told on anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, I mean, so is everything neutral now? Or y'all
I mean, cool? Shit, I don't know.
You bygones be bygones. You stay in your lane, they stay in their lane.
I mean, shit, I guess that's what it is. I don't even think it's no more of them niggas.
Alright, man. So I was just curious, but I know. I mean,
they did.
So how did that transition to you even going at with Peasy and Team Eastside? Is that because they were associated with them?
Yeah. Like he had dissed me, and Peasy be on the song with him. You know what I'm saying? And then I bump into Peasy, and then it'd be another story. You know what I'm saying? Like I done bumped into Peasy a lot of times. Like it'd be another story, and then he'd be on another song with him. You know what I'm saying? But I bumped into him at a concert probably about 2 years ago and shit. Yeah. Ever since then, it ain't been shit since then. That's probably, like, you know what I'm saying? So I could bump into him in the club. Like, actually, right before he turned himself in, we was actually supposed to put something together. We was at NS, we chopped it up. He like, shit, I got to turn myself in. So we got to get in there ASAP, you know what I'm saying? But we still never managed to do it. It was, like, too late. But, yeah, but everything worked out, you know what I'm saying? The public don't know that, though, you know what I'm saying?
That's like, exclusive, yeah. HumbleSoul exclusive.
Yeah, this is all exclusive shit, man.
For sure.
Yeah, with the baby face race shit, all that type of shit. So yeah. That shit died. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just in Miami fucking with them. Went to the album release party. We wound up chopping it up. We chopped it up the same night. Me, him, and Peasy and Annex and shit.
Man.
Just you know what I'm saying? Misunderstanding shit like that. So.
I mean, just a couple more for you. Let's talk about your music. You dropped. I love the track too, the Never Satisfied.
Never Satisfied.
Like a month ago or something like that, maybe. About a month ago, you dropped a visual with it. You talking,
shout out to Nino.
You talking your stuff on there, and then you kind of got the fans you kind of let them on. You said that you was gonna drop the project, your latest album. It's been like a couple of years. It seems like since you dropped your last project.
Yeah, I ain't dropped.
Like
I ain't dropped no album in over a year.
Yeah.
Yep. It's been a year, almost 2 years down there.
So what led to the hold up at the last minute when you said you was gonna drop it on Thanksgiving? Then
shit, because I can't drop a CD without a heli track on that bitch, for real.
That's when you started.
Also real shit, you know what I'm saying? So I actually like you know what I'm saying? He had like when I was supposed to have a session with him and shit, I wound up like going out of town. And then he wind up fucking around, come down there fucking with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? He came down there too, that Miami in November shit. So I actually just did the track with Hell and shit, like 2 days ago and shit. But it's finished now, so I'm actually thinking about dropping it on New Year's Eve, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of this one?
It's gonna be Last One Standing. That's what I think the name was. That's kind of like the perfect name for it, I feel. Cause like I'm like you know what I'm saying, soul survivor, you know what I'm saying, only the strong survive. I'm like one of the niggas that's been around and still around, you know what I'm saying? God bless, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I feel like that's the perfect title for it.
Okay. And just talking about, I know you got the album Retaliation.
Retaliate.
Enemy of the State. This one's Retaliate, not Retaliation. Retaliate. I thought it was Retaliate.
Retaliate.
Oh, it's Retaliate. I got it mixed up.
Yeah, it's Retaliate. I got Enemy of the State 1, Enemy of the State 2, Retaliate. And I got Stuntastic,
Right.
and then I had my last CD,
Back in my bag.
Back in My Bag. Yeah. That's when I feel like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get back on this rap shit. You know
And I was thinking about, I'm just looking at the titles, you know, like The Enemy of the State. Now you talking about
it was everything I was going through.
That's what I'm saying. Retaliate.
Retaliate. That's
so
when they was saying they broke in my
life.
crib and all that shit. And it was just everything I was going through, like my music. Like you could tell I was mad on Retaliate. Like
I noticed on your song Never Satisfied, you mentioned, I caught the line, give me one more year and y'all can have it.
That shit, yeah.
So what I mean, moving forward, are you thinking about stepping away from music?
I mean, like I kind of like really ain't been taking it serious, but I go to the studio because I still like rapping there. I like I hear beats or go buy beats and shit. But I feel like give me one more year, I'm about to put my all into it again, like I did years ago. So I'm gonna do it the right way, everything the right way. Manager, give me a manager. Like I did all this shit. I never had a manager in my life. That's probably why I ain't blow as big as I supposed to. So like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get a manager, you know what I'm saying? Good managers, you know what I'm saying? Anybody know any good managers, send them in my direction, you know? But I'm gonna do everything right this time. Get all the paperwork right. I'm gonna promote this shit and strictly focus on rap, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say give me one more year, so like I'm gonna go hard with it.
From 2007 to 2019, when you look back at your career, just over that decade plus, what comes to mind? How do you feel about, you know, how you've performed as far as like sales wise, the impacts you've had on your city and just throughout the nation and the world, and just you personally, you know, as far as like how you feel about
sales are always straight. Even though I ain't dropped, man, I still get music checks. Like I done dropped some new shit. I still get checks in the mail from CD Baby and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I feel like I have grown a lot as an artist. Like my delivery and the shit that I'm speaking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't just talking about, oh, I got this, I got this, I got that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually like telling my story, like what's going on. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I mean, so outside of that, as far as like, what do you think about the impacts you had on the city? And I
had the impact like once upon a time, like I was the hottest nigga in the city. I was like yo, top 5 rappers. Everybody used to always say me, like, even if like you go through the jails, people still call me from jails, and people say like I'm still like I'm the best rapper from the city. Like people being in jail, county, all that shit. Even when I go to jail or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I get the love, and you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's kind of like, you know, I'm 29 now, so damn near. They got young depths and shit. They didn't fuck around and they fuck around and know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you Baby Jane. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, like, so that's why I say, like, everybody that be hating or don't like me don't really know me, because everybody that know me loves me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never did no hell shit to nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, so how do you feel? Have you noticed the support change from you having to hate my guts and so on and so forth, and you getting these hundreds of thousands of views, and everybody's coming at you, and you working with X, Y, and Z, you putting X, Y, and Z in position to work with, you know, big name producers like Helga, so on and so forth, to now, it's 2019, you still doing it. It's other people who may have the spotlight on them now versus how it was when you broke into the scene, you know what I'm saying, and made your mark. How does that feel? You know, because I can assume that it has to be some genuine love as well as fake love, and people support just because you hot versus, okay, now the next dude hot, let me jump on his wave. But how's it been for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been dropping music. I just haven't been dropping visuals, so I can't really say. I just started back dropping visuals, so like I still be getting like the Never Satisfied. I got a lot of good feedback off that. Like people like About Time, like, you know what I'm saying, like you back on it. But you know, like it's a lot of young motherfuckers that's out here that's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gonna have their wave at one point in time. It's just about if you can keep it going. Like long as you still talking crazy on your tracks and shit like that. Like the people ain't got no choice but to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody deny good music, man. I don't care if you don't like a person. Like if they make good music, they make good music.
Right.
You feel me?